Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time again that we are doing Can You Weigh Hidden Fates? If you saw my last video, I got some, I would say mostly inconclusive information. I opened up a lot of packs and I didn't get a full art, and I really wanted to get a full art. And again, this is just for science. It's very important for science for us to know, because I mean, I'm always hesitant to buy loose sleeve packs, so definitely something to be mindful of, but hopefully we get some answers today. If you have not subscribed, please hit subscribe, hit a thumbs up if you could, and if you are a subscriber and you are aware of the contest going on, you leave a comment down below, hashtag MC500. That gets you an opportunity to win a holographic Magneton base set PSA 7 card. So you leave hashtag MC500 in the comments below to be entered, but more specifically, if you do want to be entered in that, you have to get entered into the very first video when I announce this. That is in the eye above, it is in the description below, and that will tell you how to get entered to get started. And you will be able to submit that same hashtag MC500 on every video up until we get to 500 subscribers to gain more entries into the opportunity to win that. So without further ado, let's crack into some hidden fates. And I've got 6 packs here that I'm gonna weigh, and I'm gonna see, here's a code card for you. There's an Espeon, there we go. And I'm going to weigh 6 packs, just like I did last time. Those 6 packs turned into 10 packs because I just really didn't pull any cards. I really wanted to see what shinies would look like in terms of weight. I wanted to see what a full art did, and unfortunately a full art never ended up happening, so it's kind of inconclusive. I think that there is a level of truth that you probably can weigh to know if there's not going to be any holographic cards in the pack. I don't know if you know necessarily if it's going to be a full art or an ultra rare or anything like that, but you know, there were definitely heavier packs that were more guaranteed to have better, you know, cards in them, and the lightest packs had nothing in them. So I'm curious to see, and I'm going to throw it on the screen right now. Those are the results of the previous video. So those are what we pulled last time in terms of weights. So I'm going to show the weights again here. Let's see if we can get this on the screen here. All right, so we got 22.2, and I'm going to write it down again just so we open up from lightest to heaviest on these 6 packs, because I really would like to see if there is some way of knowing. So this is 22.21, so that is pretty much the exact same weight as the last one. So we'll throw that one here. And I'm sure, you know, again, I could probably get into I would say a video where we weigh the pack, the actual empty packs, we weigh the code cards, we weigh holographics, full arts, and I could get into all of that, but you know, this is just kind of high level. Ooh, 22.13, so that's quite a bit lighter. That's quite a bit lighter. So that's all the way down here. I wasn't expecting to get one that low. We've got, see, now there's one that's quite heavy, 22.51. 22.51. Sorry, I'm knocking the camera there. And the last one, we'll hopefully can pull a full art. Now, I have heard, and from the research I've done, there are people out there that have weighed these, and we got 22.42. Okay. They have weighed, and some of the light ones have come back with, the light packs have come back with full arts in them. And now the reason why it's difficult, the code cards that come in it are all the same color, so that kind of takes it out of the equation. In that first slot, you will get a reverse holo or a shiny card. So it really just comes down to how heavy that is. So when I see a 22.13, I would suspect, let me adjust my cam here. I would suspect that this 22.13, again, I'm going to have the results from the previous video as well, coming up simultaneously at the same time, just to show you what I did of similar weighted packs. So there's a code card. Oops, there we go. Get into focus. I would say there's going to be a non-holographic as the rare card, And then we could potentially have a shiny, I would say, in that spot. More likely, it's probably just going to be some sort of regular reverse rare. But if there's a full art in there, then my theory is out the window. Which I hope is the case, because I really, really do not like weighing in general. I bought this scale because I bought some fossil packs for my own personal collection, and I wanted to know. But yeah, weighing is just, there's a time and place for it, but not when you're reselling it and kind of, you don't want to ruin the hobby from that standpoint. So let's see. Okay, so we've got a Psyduck, a reverse holo, and we've got a non-holographic Jolteon. So I kind of expected that was going to be the case. So now we're getting a little bit heavier. We got 22.20. Let's see if we can get something a little bit more than that. So it is a little bit heavier, so that could mean that there's an ultra rare in it. It could mean the reverse holo has just got a heavier, it's a heavier reverse holo. I don't know, or maybe there's a shiny. We'll find out. So I'm very, very curious to see. So Scyther, we've got a Jinx, Magmar, Eevee, Clefairy, there we go, Caterpie, Ekans, my favorite. We've got a Paris, a reverse holo Energy, and then a non-holographic Clefable. So I have noticed that the reverse holo energies tend to be heavier than the holographic reverse holo, just regular ones. So that makes sense why it was a little bit heavier, and then a non-holographic. So now this one is 0.01 heavier, I believe it was. So not much heavier. I would predict that there could be, man, I don't even know, maybe a regular reverse holo in this and a holographic card at the back. Let's say that's what we think. Hopefully there's a shiny. I mean, just to really throw me for a loop here. Giovanni's Exile, Koga's Trap, Coughing, Ekans, Cubone, Magikarp. We've got Geodude, and we've got a... Oh, no way! Theory out the window. The theory is out the window. So there is a gold card. Wow. I'm trying to remember if I have this one. I may have just traded for it. But there's gold, baby. Gold. Absolutely incredible. And then a non-holo at the back. And a non-holo at the back. Okay. Wow. Tapu Koko. That is unbelievable. Wouldn't you know it, that is actually the one I just traded for. I traded a Leafeon for the Tapu Koko, as well as two other shinies, and then some cards from Shining Legends. So that's the way it goes. I mean, I'd rather have the Leafeon now, but again, you can't predict when you're going to pull cards like that. So there you go. So that was from a 22.21. So the middle of the road, but still the third lightest. And I would say when you have ultra light packs, they're probably not going to be in there. But that was a middle of the range. Like, there's still heavier packs. And I think that just means that there's going to be something in that second slot, in that holographic slot. So the reason why that was lighter is because we had a Bill's Analysis, so a non-holographic. So they did a really, really good job at making sure you couldn't weigh them. I think you can weigh the cards to know the heaviest packs mean it will have some sort of holographic, but those second slots aren't as valuable. I mean, the most valuable card you can pull is a Rainbow Rare Birds, which is worth like $9 or something. And then the ultra light packs, I would say you're probably just going to get a reverse holo. And then it's the middle of the range packs to the heavy packs. It depends. So, I mean, that's kind of my, from the 13 packs I've opened so far, that's my scientific, all the standard deviation and my observation and all the science words, that the mitochondria, absolutely right. Everyone knows what a mitochondria is. It's the powerhouse of the cell, right? That's what we learned in school. All right, we've got a Clefairy and a Pinsir. So that was 22.35. So obviously, this Pinsir GX weighs more than that Tapu Koko. And then we've got, I guess, well, see, it's tough to know because that, yeah, so it's just, I think when you get into these heavier weights, it means you're going to get 2 hits, maybe? I would say a heavier pack like this now guarantees you're going to get at least a holographic in the second slot. It doesn't guarantee what the first slot's going to be, and that first slot is what everyone's hunting for. So let's see what we can do. So I see a little something there, but again, we don't know which slot that's in. It could be just a birds or something at the back. All right, we've got Misty's Determination, Pokemon Center Lady, Metapod, Slowpoke. Psyduck, Clefairy. We've got Magikarp. We've got an Ekans. Sorry for the glare. I'm really struggling here today. And we've got... Yes! All right! We've got Alolan Ninetales. I'm very confident I needed this one. This was one that I believe I was going to try and trade for, and it just didn't work out. So I got to knock that one off the list. So that was a heavier pack. And based on the weight, I'm going to call that there is probably at least a holographic in behind. That's my guess. And we've got, yeah, a Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. So this was quite a heavy pack. Not the heaviest. We've got one left. But I think that's really all what heavy pack means, is that there's going to be more in it. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be shiny, but it means you're going to probably get heavier cards like these ones. So that is fantastic. I am so glad that we have been pulling some full arts now. And I just realized I should put that one in. I should put that one in a fancy sleeve here. We got the Shining Legends sleeves. So let's sleeve up that Alolan Ninetales. Put it up on the MVP wall. That is the most valuable Pokemon. So, I guess the Pinsir could go up there as well. I guess, you know what? Pinsir, you can just like chill out up there for now. This is the heaviest pack. So this is a 22.51. So what that tells me is that there is going to be something in the second slot. So this is actually quite a bit heavier than the last pack. So I would suspect there's going to be, what I recall from my previous videos, that the Charizard GX Ultra Rare, that was the heaviest of the Ultra Rares. So I would think that there is going to be an Ultra Rare in the last slot. And in terms of the second slot, I would say there's not a guarantee that there's going to be a holographic or a shiny. I would hope that maybe there's going to be a full art shiny in there, but again, there could be nothing. So I think the Pokemon Company did a very good job to mitigate people being able to weigh these and figuring out what's in them. All right, let's see for the last pack, how can we do on this one? We've got Slowpoke, we've got a Clefairy, and we've got a Reverse Holo Charmander. So there you go. So nothing there, and then I would imagine there's going to be... Look at that. Heaviest pack. Yeah, there was a holographic. But this generic pack, even though this was super heavy, didn't have any of the full arts, it didn't have any ultra rares, it didn't have... So I would say conclusively, you can't tell anything about the weights. I would say the very, very, very light packs, your best chance is that maybe there's a baby shiny in it, but I wouldn't say a full art. But other than that, I would say the Pokemon Company did a good job making sure that you can't weigh these packs. So kudos to the Pokemon Company. You guys are killing it. I'm excited for Darkness Ablaze. I'm excited for Champion's Path. Are you excited? Again, hashtag MC500 down below. Make sure you read the description to understand how to fully enter for your chance to win a Magneton PSA graded 7 holographic card. So thanks again very much. It was amazing to see you. Give somebody a compliment. Have an amazing day. Bye.